Alright, am I on? I think my stream just died, so I'm coming back. Coming back for vengeance. So alright, yeah, dashboard. Pop out the chat. And while I'm popping out the chat, let's get up a Unity. Alright, chat's popped out. OBS is there. Alright, round 2, shelf 2, episode 2. Here we go. Okay, so right now all my boxes snap onto the grid and my player goes to 0-0. I'm just going to snap the player onto the grid too. So I'm going to kind of just put them around here. I'm going to offset them a little bit just so you can see them snap to the grid. So I'm going to do that by my level controller script. I need to go get my drink. Hold on a sec. Alright, still loading Visual Studio. Cool. Alright. Let's go. I'm ready. Don't keep me waiting. Alright, or acting. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's not loading Visual Studio for some reason. There we go. Alright. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Read me, what are we doing? Creating the moving boxes, creating targets, and refining the grid system. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to move the player so that it snaps to the closest square. So I'm just going to try to use the exact same method here. Grid.assign closest cell. And so all I'm going to do here is player. Hopefully that works. Alright, now it's loading, starting. Okay. That is not exactly right. It I don't know what it did. he's not quite at I don't know. What's his deal? 4.5, 4.5. So he's like literally at the Oh, yeah, I see. Body got shifted somehow. So I'm gonna reset the body. How do I reset it? If I click here, no. I click on this cog, reset. All right, so the body's at 0-0-0. The player itself, I want to move the player itself. Oh, that's what happened. I kind of moved just the body, not the player. All right, so if I hit there, hit play. There we go. Yeah, the player snaps into position, and I should be able to move him around as like so. That is beautiful. I can't move into the solid square, so that's exactly what I wanted to happen. So that's great. And oh, yep, we have an out of index range, so I got to figure out what's going on there. Yep, let's see what happens there. So to do that, I'm going to move the player up here, and then if I hit play, he should snap to that, and then if I hit up, I should get that out of range. Okay, cool. So what I have to do there is figure out what's going on. So when I'm getting my cell, which I think is under main grid. How do I get? Yeah, right here. Get cell, right? Why don't we see? Okay, I'm gonna hit attach to Unity and play. Okay, so there we go. Now it's playing. Nothing's breaking, but I'm gonna hit the up key, and now we're here. So you're trying to go to x equals 0, y equals 10. 10 is off the grid. So, okay, this should pass fine. What are my commands here? F10's a step over. Yeah, I want F10. F9's a step in. F11's a step in. Okay. F10. Okay. Alright, so, what's our grid height? I'll put my mouse over it. 10F 10, right. So, oh, it's not greater than, it's greater than or equal to. Alright, so that's why it's giving me what I suspect I don't want. So here we go. Greater than or equal to. There we go. Ah, yes. Now we have solved the problem. So now if I try to move around, I can't move off the grid, and it won't give me those crazy exceptions because I'm not trying to address number 10, because I only go up to 9. And if you can see here in the game, I'm actually kind of below the plane. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, nice. Alright, so now I got my guy moving around as expected. Let's make the incredible moving box. So what are our tags so far? We have map object. Okay. Alright, here we go. We're going to make a new cube. Reset the position to 0, 0, 0. Might even force the camera to go there. Awesome. And let's do a few things. I'm going to make it a different color. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to create a folder called materials. And then I'm going to create a new material. I'm going to use a standard shader. And all I'm going to do is just change it to like a kind of a brown box. So these brown boxes are the ones we can move. So brown's around here. Maybe kind of like a cratey, like a pine cratey. Pine's more yellow, so that's fine. I'll just call it crate for now. I don't like it so shiny, so the smoothness, take it completely off. I like it. That looks good. Alright, cool. So now our crate's brown. I don't need the light right now, so look, lights I'm going to take off for now. What is this? Directional light? I'm just going to get them both off, I guess. So take off the light and its gizmo for now. Okay, the gizmo doesn't show unless you select it. And I like, that's okay. I don't mind that part. Okay, so we got rid of the icon. So here we go. That's perfect. Alright, so movable object. So on level controller, when we're trying to move something, we're going to say, hey, are you null? No. Are you empty? No. Are you movable object? I'm gonna rename this to like is solid. Is solid. That's wrong too, right? Let's call it like is passable. Is movable. So we'd only do is movable if we know it's not a solid object, but there is an object there. So totally get the cell manager. Do a lot of this code, but not quite all of it. We'd have to say, yeah, is valid move. Interesting, interesting. Alright. Get ready to hurt your brain. That's the difference here. We're gonna pass two things. We're gonna kind of abstract the player out of here and just make it so that, hey, with this cell, can you go, if something was in this cell, could you move it to the other cell? And goodness, if you can, there you go. Move it over there. Oh man, that's a good abstraction. I fell in love with that abstraction right there. Here we go. Just for ease, I'm going to put the player cell up here too. Player.cell, player cell is going to equal player.getComponent cell, and there we go, player cell. We almost never even need player, but whatever. Player cell. Oh, too much code pasting. I just want to paste this guy. Alright, player cell, player cell. Player cell, player cell. Alright, I like it. So now when we're moving, we're actually moving the player. And really, yeah, the player cell. Alright, excellent, excellent, excellent. So why did I do all that, you ask? Alright, so yeah, sure. We can see if the player is moving, but now we want to see if the box can move, because really when you're pushing a box, the player is going to move and the box is going to move. So that's a big feat right there, because then you got to see if it's all valid. So okay, is movable. So what we're going to do is get the cell manager for the cell. If there's nothing on him, then great, yeah, just return true. Okay. Oof. I'm thinking. This shouldn't be too bad. So right now, let's just think of player. Alright, so player is trying to move here. Alright, so if it's not movable, there is an object on you. Okay, cool. Holy moly. I need the direction too. I do. I do indeed need the direction. Okay, so I got the direction. And this is where I'm going to pass it, and is movable. And guess what? I'm going to pass the direction here. Okay, so I got the direction. This is what we're going to do. If there is definitely a game object on you already, and later I might check if it's pushable or something, but for now we'll assume anything that's not solid and it's not yourself, it's not the player object, you can push it. So that being said, I get the cell of... No, I just need the game object on me. Alright, cool. And I'm going to say, hey, if is valid move. Nope, I gotta even go up higher. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to move the object. Oh shoot, I need the cell. Alright, give me the cell. I'm gonna say, hey, can you move cells game object cell to direction? Alright, so now all we do is say, hey, cell manager, your second check. If it does equal null now, you know what to do. Return true. Otherwise, you're going to return false. And I guess that's more readable. I could just say return, you know, cell manager, blah blah blah. Anyway, this is more readable, I think. You can read it out loud to yourself. So if the cell manager game object on me is now equal to null, go ahead and say it's movable. Otherwise, return false. And then you can return true as well, and then you'll actually move. Who knows? This might actually work. Maybe. Movable. Does it have the E or does it not have the E? Movable. I think it's without the E. Okay, nice. So, no problem. We are gonna go back to Visual Studio and name it without the E. No, go to Unity. I'm gonna rename you movable box. So we're gonna just find me a nice game object. Game object movable box equals game object dot find movable box. Nope. Grid. Nope. What am I doing? Yeah, grid dot assign closest cell movable box. I like it. I think. So here, let's play. This should at least move to the as I'm saying it, it doesn't do it. That should snap there, but I see it did not. So I don't know if it's just a naming thing. Game object dot find. Oh, even figure this one out. Doesn't have its cells. There we go. So everything looks good there. Moment of truth. Oh, what is happening here? Is that am I pushing that box around? Oh, and I can't push it through this wall? That's amazing. Uh-oh. I got it stuck on the wall. There's nothing I can do now. And then if I put it in a corner, yep, it's screwed. Cool. So we got a movable box. Just a little bit of code. I am definitely going to move it up a little. I'm going to reset it. Push it up by 0.5, I think. Put it here. And yeah, let's see if we can. So these white areas, which I might just make dark gray or black or something. Love it. So yeah, that's the dynamics of Sokoban. I'm gonna go ahead and make the target now. And that should be good to go, right? What I am noticing just now is that, yeah, all the boxes are moving to 0. So either I put the pivot point at the bottom. Yeah, I'll do that. And then look, I can even play it like this if I wanted to. Sokoban! I'm really digging these video game remixes. I like doing that while I program. Alright, cool. And let's get it stuck. Alright, now I can't get that box. I'm screwed. Oh no, it's on the corner. Alright, cool. I like it a lot. Alright, good deal. What is next? I am thinking. I just want to make sure I get all the like pieces first, and then we'll get it so that I can make like a text file or some kind of file that would be the levels, and we can just load a level and make the pieces go. But okay, one thing, like I said, either I shift everything up, I can move the ground down. That's another solution. I just haven't decided yet. I think it's best just to have all my objects at 0, and then the actual cubes and stuff can be, you know what I'm saying. Let me just show you what I'm saying. So let's just say this is solid 0, and then this is solid 1. And wait, how do I copy? I was just seeing if there's a way I can just like, kind of copy it. I duplicate it here. Now, what if I copy and paste? The other thing I can do is create an empty. Let's put everything in here for now, and then we'll worry about sorting it. Yeah, it's weird. It's all at the bottom this time. Alright, solid 2, 3, 4, or 5, sure. 2, 3. And right now these are empty game objects. Nothing to them. And then look, I'm going to take... Okay, yeah. I'm going to take all of these guys. I'm going to add the... not a new script. And not that script either. You know what? I'm just going to drag it. Alright, cell script. So every one of y'all should have a cell script now. Perfect. Cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to say bye to these guys. Alright, so yeah, we have a solid. What I'm going to do is under the solid, I'm going to create a 3D object called a cube. Alright, so there we go. And now I should have done the solids. So okay, now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to 4. Alright, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna do it in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can kind of shift them over. Well, I'll make a little passage here. Perfect. Alright, the other thing I gotta do is tag these as map objects, and so once I tag them as map objects, when I actually... Oh, actually anything I tag as a map object will get that thing. Ah, is that the trick to all of this? If everything's a map object, and then I can kind of delete all the script. Here. Yeah. Oh, cool. I dig it. And play it. All this should align to the grid. And I should be able to move. Oh! Something crazy happened. Uh-oh. Everything is movable. And I can move 2 boxes at a time. So that's another thing. I don't know if you want to be able to move 2 boxes at a time. I guess not. That is definitely a preference you need to decide sooner than later, especially if you're making puzzles. So if I get that stuck, that's okay. I can always get the rest of it unstuck. Yeah, alright, anyway. First things first, solids. You know what should be is solid. So okay, if I hit play, I'm gonna see that, yeah, something's wrong with my player. But just checking all these blocks to make sure there's no weirdness that can happen here. Testing the main core loop, basically. Awesome. Getting it from all angles. And now I can't get it off. Alright. Cool. So, this is going to be solids, which is good. That works. And movable box, we'll figure out in a bit. Alright, player's having trouble. And I'm not exactly sure why. Player is... Oh, you're not tagged. Weird. I thought I tagged you. Oops, wrong window, wrong window. Oh, come on, I thought I clicked you. It's still, yeah, okay, hold on. Let me clear this, play this, and then figure out what's going on. There is no closest cell when I do it for player. What's the stack? What am I calling it from? Player.start. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, I can do it here. Player.start right. Calling it from the event. On player start. So I'm on level controller. Skip. On player start. Yep. So now we're probably at the start level. Start level. Yep. Assign closest callus. So, alright, we're at start level. So now we are at assign closest cell. Yes. And then you say, oh yeah, you can't. Because when we assign closest cell, what is happening here? And that's under main grid. So, hold on, before I even look at that. Main grid, just to make sure, on enable. All this stuff should happen. So there should be a grid position of that. Oh, what am I doing? On level call. I should have a cell, yeah. I'm not convinced I won't have a cell. So what's it says object reference not set to an instance of an object. Assign closest cell 67. Yeah, but I don't know if it means this, if it means grid. And I see there's a weird, is that just must be my monitor. Oh yeah, that's just my monitor, right? Yeah, that's a square bracket. It had a little speck and it looked like it was a squiggly bracket and I'm like, what's going on? Alright. Yeah, let's, you know what we gotta do, right? Can I make this like a conditional? Yeah, condition. If condition is I just type it in. Game object equals player. Come on. This dot yeah, okay. Alright. Let's just say game object dot name equals player. Is that fair? Yep, I think that's fair. Attach to Unity and play. So, okay, the Unity part I think is done. Slowly it'll think about going to Unity, but not yet. And I don't want to force it, because if I force it, bad things will happen. Alright, I'm forcing it. Oh, it's already playing, so I didn't do it. Alright, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop this. Oh, or I'm gonna restart this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, you broke before. Alright, fine. Restart it. So hopefully that's gonna restart. Unity's gonna restart. We're breaking here. Alright, so game object is what? This is closest cell. Locals. Autos and locals. Yeah, game object. What are we looking at? Oh, solid 4. Okay, no problem. How do we continue? Yeah, continue. Solid 3. Solid 2. Solid 1. Solid 0. Movable object. Body. Okay. I know. Body does not have a cell, and it's a map object. Untagged, please. There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. All my solids, I just realized the cube in the solid should be shifted up by 0.5. Can I just, yeah, I can't, but maybe if I just like select control, oh yeah, that's what I want. Nice. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then movable object, I am going to move you into an empty object. We'll call you movable object again. Movable box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to untag you, put you in here. I'm going to copy you, remove you, paste the component, and then yeah, reset all of this except the 0.5. Is that okay? So you're only visual, you are actual. Yeah, alright, just checking everything, make sure it looks good. Alright, everything lines up. Everything has a shadow. Oh, except movable is no longer movable for some reason. Oh, and I know why. Because you're not tagged. And that's why you didn't actually move. Map object. Peculiar, but probably because, yeah, something's amiss. Here we go, 0, 0, and then you go back to here. You can move it wherever you like right there if you like. Here we go. Bam, bam. Alright. Got it, got it. So we got the incredible moving box. So now, create empty. We'll call this, oh lord, what's going on? Movables. And the other thing. So I have a crate material. Let's go ahead and create a, another material. Kind of a, yeah, like a dark, shiny looking thing. And this can be called solid. Could be red too, but I kinda like this better. Alright, so I'm gonna grab, so these are just the cubes, okay. Can I, it'd be nice to, I know what I can do. Can I just like go to here, add a material? No, I'd have to do it here. If I moved it here, oh yeah, that's how you do it. Nice. There we go. So blacks are solids. Brown is movable. And everything is wonderful. Okay, so great. We got that. Here is other things we need to worry about. So if we have, oops. If we have a few of these, right, we have to decide whether we want to be able to push them all or not. So like right now I can push both of them because I'm super strong Sokoban man, but maybe I don't want to push both of them at the same time, or all three of them at the same time. So maybe it could be a power-up, who knows. But for now, we need to make some kind of check. So I think I need to do that. Okay, so to do that, how are we gonna do this? Yeah, let's look at the code. Alright, good. That actually worked out pretty good. I'm starting to like the debug of Unity and Visual Studio together. Really helpful at sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just make a private int depth equals 0. So right before I call this, I'm gonna go ahead and say depth plus plus, and then when I'm done with it, depth equals 0. Maybe before I return anything. And depth is greater than 1. No, and depth is less than 2, I guess. That might be the amount of boxes you can push. Maybe. I haven't really looked into it yet, so let's see. And then when you're done doing everything, depth equals 0. Who knows? That could be the patch that works perfectly. I can move 2 for sure. Maybe I can move 3. So that is definitely not the straw that broke the camel's back. So let's see what's happening. Is movable. We're plussing it. What if I just had 1? Alright, so depth plus. If depth is greater than, nope, less than 2, what would happen? Move the cell. There we go. And then do stuff. Let's see. Can't move it, can't move it. I can definitely do that. So I can't move 2. But if I said less than or equal to 2, I can move 2. But if I try to move 3, I can't move 3. I'm not strong enough to move 3. Nice. That's a pretty cool variable. I can move 2 boxes, but I can't move 3 boxes. That's a way to add a little dynamic to the game, huh? I like it. So, okay, depth's maybe not the best name for it. We can say number of boxes pushed. And maybe I'll just make this public. Public int number of boxes strength, I guess. So that's easily done here. So number of boxes push, number of boxes strength. Nice. I can't make up my mind. Let's just say pushed, and we'll just call this boxes pushed. There we go. We call this box strength. Kinda like that. Alright, cool. I think I like that. Let's see how that works in practice. Player. Wait, who's level controller, huh? Nice, okay. So level controller knows what's up. He knows he can only push 1 box at a time. But you know, you get a power up, this turns into 2, and then all of a sudden you are pushing 2 boxes at a time, which is great. But then you can't push 3 boxes at a time. Cool. Alright, I like it. Cool, so we got a way to cap how many boxes the player can push. Some solids, some boxes moving. Let's make some targets, and then we'll call this one over. So if we create an empty, you know what? We'll do it in a bit. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna create empty. Let's call this a target. Yeah, I really don't know what to do with the target yet. We know for sure it'll have a cell, so that's pretty good. And I can put the target like here. I'm gonna go ahead and create I don't know, 2 cubes maybe? Cube. I know it's a little crazy. X line, and yeah, this is gonna be just crazy, but this is basically just gonna be an X. And so to do that, I'm just gonna make you kind of narrow, like 0.2, maybe even smaller, 0.1, and you're gonna rotate, I think, on the X. Nope. Maybe on the Y. Yeah, on the Y. What is this? Degrees? Yeah. So like 30 degrees. And you could be negative 30. There you go. And now we got like an X. And I can make this kind of like scale down a bit, maybe to like 0.2. But I gotta move it up 0.5. Maybe 1. Wait. Maybe it's not Z. Oh yeah, it's Y. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. So target is gonna be, yeah, this. And just so I can have another material, I was gonna copy it, but we can just create a new one. It's not hard to create any new ones. Yeah, this is gonna just be called target. Target's gonna be red. Or you know what, let's make it kind of like an orange. Yeah, that's fine. No extreme colors right now. So we can select both lines and we just drag target onto it, and there we go. We got our target. Okay, so we got this target. Target can go, yeah, sure, it's a map object. So right now it's a map object, and this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get to it and we're pushing it. So that's maybe not exactly what we want. We're gonna have to have something different for this guy. Alright, so instead of something pushable, targets need to be handled differently, as they're not really objects on the cell. So I'm going to make a new tag for targets. So there we go, made a new tag, and hopefully I tagged that as that. Alright, so target's a target. So if we go to our script, we'll notice that when we're actually starting everything up, we're not doing anything with the target tag. So let's handle those first. Target. So what are we going to do with the target tag? we can just yeah, let's just kind of factor that out a little bit. Alright, so map objects, target, yep. I do want to assign it to closest. Yeah, so if I go to main grid, okay, so I do assign it to that cell, but this is what I want to do. So I'm going to get the cell dot, and you're a game object too, right, man? Alright, so game object cell manager. It's gonna get the game object on me equals null. I don't want the cell to know about you. Really, not yet at least. So that's how the targets differ. The cell doesn't know the target's on there, but the target knows it's on the cell. Something like that. Target is so defined. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, tag it. Hey, let's go to the target. Target. Alright, everything looks like it's running. Go to level controller maybe. Cool, I can go on to target. And nice. But the thing about the target is I'm not sure that it moved. So if I move it here, oh yeah, I don't like that part. I do want grid, yeah. Map object. Yeah, something else is not right. So grid. When I set the cell here, I keep hitting F3 when I mean F12. Yeah, I should be moving there, but I notice that I'm not. All right, let me just let me comment out what I'm doing here at the end. Oh, that's what happened. I was still not tagged. Alright, good. So I'm there, I'm tagged. Oh, I'm still movable. Oh yeah, but that's what I just did, right? I commented out the code. Okay, so here we go. Target, hit play. Nice. And then that's nice and good. That moved to the center of the square. So if I undo, yeah, awesome. So it's moving into the center, and yeah, it looks great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I can just put it there. This is what I'm gonna do on every move. Private. For now, bool. Check targets. I got used to that Java thing. Check targets. And just do something very similar to what we were doing. You're supposed to be that. Yeah. Typically you'd be a bool, but not today. Targets equals game object that'll find objects with tag targets, and targets have a cell, I guess. So this is what I'm gonna do for each var target, let's name it what it is for each game object. Target in targets, target dot get cell, get component cell. That's what I'm gonna do. Just cell equals target cell. All right. So if yeah, I really want a isEmpty function, but we'll make do here. All I'm going to do is, at the end of this, if all targets used, or all targets done, debug.log winner chicken dinner. Okay, but you know what? We don't have that right now. So Boolean all targets done. Targets done. I'll just go ahead and say that's false. Nope, I'm gonna say that's true. Be an optimist. But you know, if I find a if grid x, oh yeah, let's oh, actually I got that. If grid cell dot x cell dot y, that should be a cell. Get that get component. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm in grid. Grid. Get component. Cell manager. Yep. That is there someone on there? No. Game object on me equals null. Then we're gonna be a little sad. We're gonna be like, oh, all targets done equals false, and we're gonna break out of here, and that will be false. But if you make it through all and you see all your targets are done, awesome. So when are you gonna run this? Never fear, my dear. Static public event action on move. Equals delegate. Excellent. So boxes, we're gonna call, yep, boxes push equals 0, and more importantly, on move is being called. And guess what? On enabled, we'll do it towards the end. Input, and the other thing we're gonna do is on move plus equals what's it called? Check targets. Excellent. We need our other part on disable. And guess what we're gonna do here? Subtract everything. Be responsible, event handlers. Okay. Excellent, excellent. So if we get all the targets done, winner, winner, chicken dinner! Oh, yeah, let's make sure we're not player. Alright, so we got a onCell equals null or onCell.name equals player. Is that legit? Would you take that? Awesome. But then winner, winner, chicken dinner. What I don't get is I think this is being called twice when I move. Yeah, huh. Wonder why that's being called twice. Find all references. That makes sense. Find all references. That makes sense, that makes sense. And then I just call it once at here. Yeah, I'm sure there's, because of this recursion. I'm not going to question it. Yes, I am. I do crazy things. Two times there. One time. Oh yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. I'm okay with it. Because when I move there, I move the box there first, and then I move the player, and so it calls it twice. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got it. Let's see what happens if we have multiple targets. So I'm going to just duplicate this guy. It would be better if it was in an empty object somewhere. Let's say those are my two targets. Okay, still no winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright. Let's go ahead and create an empty targets. No good at this. Targets. And guess what? Targets goes here. Target here. Target here. And target 2. Alright. Bam! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright. We are just about done that main game loop. That wasn't too bad at all. Couple hours and we got like a game going. Alright. Man, yeah, they make that pretty easy. Sokoban's a very good, easy game to start with then. Okay, excellent. Let's start wrapping it up then. Got 3 boxes, 3 targets, lots of solids. Let's make just kind of like another box that you gotta go into. So let's say 5. Not that this matters at all what I'm doing. Okay, so 5, 4 is there, yeah, 5 is here, so I'm just gonna kind of make this a little more of a box. Don't know why. Just kind of want to get that boxy feeling. There we go. Very solvable puzzle, as there is really no puzzle. But yeah, that's fine. But you can screw up the puzzle. Now I can't win anymore. All right, I'm good. Save it. Close it. Let's go to Visual Studio. All right. So readme text. Maybe we did some refinements to the grid systems, but we created moving boxes. We created targets. Create a simple win condition. Fix the bug. Cool. That was a good productive hour. What do we need to do next? I guess Season 2, Episode 3, Sokoban. Read level from file. Awesome. Come up with format for level. Might just be a literal, not even a comma separated number. It's going to be just numbers, and however many numbers up and down you got is going to be the length of your grid. And it doesn't have to be square, but all the numbers and yeah, all the numbers have to be every line in the text file that you read will have to be the same length. Okay, come up with the format for a level. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. I'm thinking 0. Yeah, while we're kind of just finishing up, I'm gonna go ahead and try to duplicate this level. Let's just do that here. Yeah, and do you here. Sokoban. Just any simple level right now. So yeah, this level. Yep, I see it moving, but I kind of get the gist. 0, 0. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Oh, there's one more 0 at the end of this. So that's, yeah, the top. 0, 1, target. No Cortana.
Sorry, I didn't catch.
Cortana. 0. Start box. And this is all able to be renamed later. 0, 0, 1, 0. 1 1 1 0 box 0 T T 1 0. Yeah, this is actually just me doing the thing right now. T1 T 1 1. Gosh, I really just want the snapshot of the first. I don't need this to be moving. So I'm gonna just grab the snapshot when it's ready. There we go. Perfect. Cool. 1T 1 1 B 0 1 0. Yep. 1 0 1 0 T 0 1 1 1 B 0. Oh, this guy's already on a dot. I haven't really discovered how to do that. We'll call you like X for now, just so maybe I can see it later. BB T1 1 0 0 0 T 0 0 1, then all ones. Yay, we made the first level of Sokoban. Alright, that's good enough for me. Yeah, nice, nice. Okay. That's all we need. Read level on start or when R is pressed. Cool. I think that looks good. What I'm going to do is just take this, go to my source tree. Let's start closing everything out. Closing that out. Excellent. Alright, let's see what files we have. Got materials, the readme. My commit message is going to be... alright, well, I can open it, right? Actually, that was probably better. Alright, so I got materials, readme. We did the crate material, we did the solid material, the target material, made changes to the scene. What did we do in cell? Not really telling me. Okay. Level control, yeah, we did some stuff on disable. Player cell, yeah, we kind of abstracted some stuff out. Got it to move boxes. Yeah, that was a pretty good programming one. Main grid, yeah, we had a bug with the array. And yeah, let's name that fixed bug fix. What was the bug fix? If I got to readme. Yeah, this thing. Nice. Okay. And what's tag? Yeah, tags. We added some more tags. It's not really telling me what I changed here. I'm gonna discard this and I'm gonna make sure everything runs still. Yes, please. Now let's see if Unity still runs that project. Yeah, still seems to be doing its thing. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Awesome. Okay, that looks good. That seems good. I won't fight it. This looks wonderful. Cool. Commit it. And yeah, I think that's everything. So great. Like I said, next time we'll be working on loading a level from a file, text file, and yeah, that sounds it. I think that's it. Yeah, feeling really good. Very productive. Alright, everybody. Catch y'all next time. Bye.